What is up, everybody? Welcome to a new video. Today we got a double chance of pulling legendary and epic champions from the ancient shards because we have an event running which we are going to be participating into today, right? So I got a big bunch of shards, and as you can see right here, the chances of epics and legendaries is now double of what it usually is, and we also have a 10 times the chance of pulling a new champion that recently got added with the whole new dungeon event, which is the Turn Drake, which apparently, there we go, I can finally click it, Gracchus Turn Drake, right? So it's a times 10 chance of pulling this guy now, but with hundreds of other legendaries in the pool, it is going to be very difficult to actually get him, but of course it's a little bit easier today, right? So we already checked out this guy. He's a legendary from the Demon Spawn faction, HP based champion with a decently interesting kit, right? So today we're going to be going ahead and using those shards and seeing all we can get out of those, as well as of course ranking up in the new event. So let's go. Before we go ahead and do any of that, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you haven't done so yet. It's going to be allowing you to get yourself massive amounts of bonuses whenever buying anything in Raid Shadow Legends, right? You're going to be able to buy as regular, but when you do so, you're going to be getting a bonus that can go from extra 10% of any amount of money you're spending, that's the baseline, all the way up to extra 35% of that much money in the form of the bonus, right? So the good thing about this whole stuff is that once you do have enough of the bonuses in your wallet, you're going to be able to go ahead and use them to do the purchases for you. Instead of actually using your real money, you can go ahead and use the bonus for the payment, so you are just like saving up in further purchase in the future. We'll cover this more in the future of the end of the video. For now, let's keep going. So as I mentioned, there is the following event which started today, which is a Demon Slayer Titan event, right? By participating in related events and tournaments, which you cannot see because it's right under my camera. Let me put that right there over here. You can see that there's events and tournaments that are going to be running for the next couple days, which will be giving you the required or necessary currency, as you can see over here, the demon points to be getting the stuff over here. It's straight up just going to be the same as we already had with UX Arthur. You're going to be getting yourself some artifacts over here, or rather some relics, as well as a soul level for the new champion Tholin Foulbeard, right? So if you want to join my team in Raid Shadow Legends, click the link in the description to get a free Narma, as well as Anax, Uugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. Here's what you need to do. First of all, log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Then click the link in the description and register a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial, and then go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get a fresh start in Raid with a free Narma and 3 epic champs. Click on my link right now. On top of that, there is also going to be, of course, the event which we just covered, which is just a double chances of dropping the legendary and epic champions from the ancient shards, and that is paired together with a new tournament that just started today, which is a champion chase, right? A champion chase tournament, which is going to be giving you the demon points, which are going to be used in the other event we just checked out for Tholin Foulbeard. I somehow, and I don't know how, already did a 10 pull on those ancient shards. I am bamboozled. I just launched the game and somehow I had already 580 points on this, right? I don't know what it is. I might have misclicked or whatever, but yeah, I already used 10 shards, right? So there we go. We are already a little bit over there on the way to get ourselves another copy of the fusion event champion over here. If you are going to be ranking #1 on your group during this event, which is going to be pretty damn hard, you're going to need to probably and most likely be spending a lot of money for that. You are also going to be able to get a Gracchus Perfect Soul 5 stars, right? So if you're going to be getting the new champion, which you will most likely will if you're participating in this and spending this much money, then you're also going to be able to get yourself a perfect soul for him alongside all the other rewards, right? So let's go ahead and start rolling those shards. So as I already said, I already somehow pulled 10 of my ancient shards. I had 37 and now I only have 27. I have no clue how this happened, and you might notice that I don't even have enough money right now to do so, so let's fix that first. There we go, we're back with a little bit more money, and we are going to be rolling away all these shards. I'll probably buy a few more, but nothing crazy. We're just hoping for something decent, right? I also don't have enough space in my team, so give me another second. Okay, there we go. Now we have some space, so let's go ahead and roll some of this stuff. Let's go. It's going to be quite costly, and honestly, I'm not expecting much. The chances are still very slim. It's only 1% chance. Well, we're starting off with an epic, right? So that's already decent enough, and we'll also check out what I got on the previous pulls. I actually got 3 epics out of this one. There we go. Honestly, not sure if they're good or not. We'll check that out in a moment right after the rolls. But I already got, I think it's like 5 epics out of this, right? I got 2, I think I got 2 before from the other chain that you guys did not get to see, unfortunately. We'll also see how many points I do end up getting in the Champions Chase event as a whole. Really hoping to at least be able to amount to something with that. There we go, 340 points. We got another epic, which I had no idea it even existed. Everything else is kind of just garbage, right? So we are now down to 7. We're going to be buying a few more. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to be starting off with just getting this pack. I'm not going to be spending too much. I'm hoping to at least be able to do something with the bonuses that I got on Aptoide already, right? So through buying this on Aptoide, I'm going to be getting back a few euros, right? I'm in Europe, so I'm paying in euros. I'm going to be getting a few back of those into my wallet, which eventually I'll be able to also buy something else with, right? And that's what we're going to be trying to do. We got 3.24 right into my wallet, so we go ahead and check it out right now. It is up to 22.33. That is how much I have to spend at the moment, right? I can go ahead and buy something else with that much money. So let's hope and wait until this gets to me. Well, the stuff we just purchased is getting to my inbox. We also got Kaden before on the pulls that you didn't guys get to see. Nothing too crazy. We'll also check out the other ones in the meantime. We have Masamoto over here. Also nothing too crazy. And then we did get Sion over here, which has some decent reviews. Not too sure about that one. Julian, an attack champion, which has quite some decent stuff over here. Really looking forward to this one, actually, on that demon or clan boss rather. And finally we got Soul Drinker, which I do get to see quite sometimes in PvP Impact in particular. That's why it's all the way up there. Nothing too bad. And I forgot we also got Melga over here, which has some alright reviews, but nothing crazy. Honestly, overall, just nothing that's really gonna be exciting. But anyways, better than nothing. There we go. So we now finally got the shards into my inbox. Let's go ahead and do some more before we decide to buy anything else, right? So we got 17. It's gonna be another 10. Let's just go ahead and pull them and see what's going to be coming out of this, right? We are hoping for legendary, guys. At least the chances are higher than usual, but yeah, we do get some epics. It's also going to be quite alright. There we go. We got another epic. Talia, never seen this one either. What is she all about? She's an attack champion from the Sacred Order. We'll check her out later a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm going to be buying another one of these string pack, I think they're called. Let's just go ahead and do it, and after that we'll use the bonuses, which whatever we end up with as a bonus, we'll just spend that much, right? So there we go. We're going to be getting 5 more bucks back as a bonus, and eventually we'll have, I don't know, like 28 bucks back in the wallet, right? So that's going to be aiming, or rather amounting to a decent enough amount so we can buy another pack somewhere else. There we go. We got the 5 bucks. Eventually all the stuff is going to be coming back to my account. There we go. We got 27 bucks with which we can decide to buy something else. So with this 27 bucks, I think I'm going to be buying this pack of 12 plus a little bit of just silver. So we'll go ahead and use the bonuses to buy this one. And since I am 3 short of another set of 10 shards, I'm going to be buying a very simple pack, which is just a regular 1 shard that you can buy every day. I think it's like somewhere up here. Let's just go ahead. There we go. You can buy this one every day. It's going to be extremely easy. It's just €1, so we got enough of that. There we go. We can only buy this once, otherwise it would be pretty good value. So there we go. We got, and now I think it's like 30 to go ahead and spend. So let's go. Let's grab all the stuff over here from the inbox. We got 1 shard over here, a little bit of money. There we go. 12 more, some more money. We got a lot of gems, which I'm going to be needing for some events, which are going to be running right now. Although I did spend a little bit of money, right? So that's usually what you would get. Some gems, some stuff. That's always very good value. So we do have 35, actually. I cannot count. I do have more than I need. Anyways, we're going to be going through all of them, but we need some more space first. So we got 35 more to go. 3 sets of 10 and a set of 5 just individually. There we go. We're starting off with Anax Blackhorn, which is actually, if I'm not mistaken, the epic you need for the fusion event, right? So that is actually quite a pull. I need less champions in order to actually fully fuse Thorin, or Tholin Foulbeard, actually. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get there, because I haven't really been fully finishing up all the current event for the fusion. But that's just about, yeah, a matter that I didn't really prepare too well for it. So let's go for a little bit 10 more. There we go. We got Seas. I didn't even know this guy existed either. And we got another set of 10 just to go. So let's see. We didn't see any yellow, by the way. We didn't see any legendary champions so far. We got Weiron the Silken. I think I don't have this one, and it's one of the few that I don't have from the Sylvan Watchers at this point. Erin, yes, also another one that I don't have. So now we are down to the last 5. We're not getting any legendaries whatsoever, unfortunately. Actually, the chance is still pretty low. I don't know how many I pulled, actually. I had something like probably 60 something of these champions, actually, from on these shards. Maybe like actually a little bit more. Maybe I did pull like 80 something, or maybe even 90. I don't know. I cannot count. Let's go. We got another epic. There we go. Who is this guy? we got Balthus Droglord. All right, he's a fat big guy. Quite some good reviews, actually. I've never heard of this guy either. Let's go. 3 more to go, and we'll just check out all the things we got, as well as what the placement on the event of the champion chase actually was for me, right? So we got another random rare, nothing crazy here. We got a lot of these Valeries. I'm thinking I'm just gonna be using them, a lot of this, for actually just upgrading of the champions. Another one, nothing crazy, of course. Hellfang. We've got plenty of those. And finally, the last one. Is it going to be some Jello? Can we see some Jello finally? And I'm really not hopeful here. It is just another rare. So let's see what a champion chase ended up being for us after all these pulls, right? We could still go and do some mystery shard pulls. We are actually ranked 5 at the moment in the group we are at, which is not to say much because it's the first day, right? So we did actually get to the minimum amounts to actually get the fusion champion. We are sitting at 3.6, and I think that is just about what I needed for this guy, right? So we are really far off from the top 1 spot. Still, that's where we actually get the perfect soul, but we did not get Gracchus Turndrake. So yeah, that is quite whatever. Unless we do get it, we don't really need the soul. Now let's see what's up here with the other event we were running here. Of course, the Demon Slayer Titan event. We did get 70 points for it, which just gives us a little bit of all this stuff: some chickens, some XP boost, some multi-battle attempts, some silver, some mortal soul coins, which I really need as well, some gems, and a little bit of XP brew, right? So now I need to be participating somewhere else if I do want to be upgrading my Tholin Foulbeard soul. Although I still don't really know if I'm going to be able to get these champions, so it's kind of whatever. Anyways, guys, here are all the epics that I ended up getting. I got, what is it, 5, 8, 12, and actually 14 epic champions that I got of these shard pools. No legendaries whatsoever, but I did get some decent stuff. Weiranon the Silken, whatever the name is actually pretty decent in general. But overall, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be actually even building up any of these champions. I think I got better projects in the hands already. So that's it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Definitely be checking it out if you haven't done so yet. Again, you're gonna be able to get so much more if you're gonna be buying things through Raid Shadow Legends in Aptoide. It's just so much better if you just buy it through Aptoide than just doing it regularly, right? So if you're gonna be going ahead and doing this, go ahead and check out the link in the description to learn how to set it up for yourself. There's going to be a video where I explain how to set it up on your Android devices like a BlueStacks emulator on your PC or your Android device like a phone. It does not work on iOS, unfortunately, so no iPhones. And then if you go ahead and use my code somewhere up here on the screen and input it into the Aptoide wallet, that is where you see your current balance, you're going to be able to get an extra 5% bonus from the get-go forever, right? So you're going to be able to benefit a little bit more from getting these bonuses, and you do also help me out if you go ahead and use the actual code itself, right? So hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the champions that I got in this event, and if you got any good stuff yourself, and I'll see you on the next video. Like, subscribe, and that's it. Bye-bye. See ya.